Again, do us a favor, like, subscribe, and comment on YouTube because, like I said, we are trying to do bigger and better things. Let's go ahead and talk about the next record that we're going to be playing, which is basically round 2, Queen Latifah's Ladies First, featuring Moni Love, going up against, again, Long Island in the building. One more again. They're so popular. They had 2 songs contributed to tonight's battle. Me, Myself, and I, classic, if you will. Since we just played Daylight, I'll go with kind of Queen Latifah first, just to, kind of keep some randomness going here. But I want to ask the room a question, and maybe more specifically, maybe the Scan, really, because he's the quick fast. Ladies First, there's a maxi single available. I know the album version is not the version that's in the video.
Correct.
Do we care? And if so, I have options. I have a radio edit in front of me, which sometimes could be the video version that we kind of know. And there's also a crazy extended 45 King remix, which doesn't matter if extended. We're not going to play that whole thing, but is that the version?
Video version, I think, is probably the best one because of just some textures in there.
Okay, well, it says radio edit, so I'm guessing it's that. So let's go ahead and start out Ladies First. If not, it's still a radio edit. We know what's going on. So let's go ahead and play that first. Let's get a little bit of both ladies doing their thing. Again, they both kill this shit. The video is fire. Ladies First, Queen Latifah featuring Moni Love.
The rhyme it is wicked. Those that don't know how to be pros get evicted. A woman could bear you, break you, take you. Now it's time to rhyme. Can you relate to a sister dope enough to make you holler and scream?
Yo, let me take it from here, queen. Excuse me, but I think I'm about due to get into precisely what I am about to do. I'm conversating to the folks who have no whatsoever clue. So listen very carefully as I break it down for you. Merrily, 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 hyper happy, overjoyed. Please, with all the beats and rhymes my sisters have employed. Look, soon throwing down the sound totally a yes. Let me state the position. Ladies first, yes?
Yes.
Yeah, there's gonna be some changes
ladies first, ladies first.
Believe me when I say being a woman is great to see. I know that all the fellas out there will agree with me. Not for being one, but for being with one. Cause when it's time for loving, it's the woman that gets them strong. Stepping, strutting, moving on, rhyming, cutting, and not forgetting. We are the ones to give birth to the new generation of prophets. Cause it's ladies first.
I break into a lyrical freestyle. Grab the mic, look at the crowd and see smiles. Cause they see a woman standing up on her own too. Sloppy slouching is something I won't do. Some think that we can't flow. Stereotypes, they got to go. I'ma mess around and flip the scene into reverse.
With what?
With a little touch of ladies first.
Shout out Mr. December. He's wild in the chat. He's wild in the YouTube.
Ladies first, ladies first.
Yeah, there's gonna be some changes made here.
Mirror, mirror on the wall, tell me, mirror, what is wrong? Can it be my daylight clothes or is it just my daylight song? What I do ain't make believe. People say I sit and try, but when it comes to being daylight, it's just me, myself, and I. It's just me, myself, and I. It's just me, myself, and I. Me, myself, and I. Now you tease my plug one style and my plug one spectacles. You say plug 1 and 2 are hippies nowhere. Now that's pure plug bull. Always pushing that we formed an image. There's no need to lie. When it comes to being plug one, it's just me, myself, and I. It's just me, myself, and I. Me, myself, and I. It's just me, myself, and I.
Damn, I love that record. Shit.
I just want to point out before we get going any further that there was a voting booth in the chat on if Queens was a part of Long Island or not.
Oh boy. Oh,
and overwhelmingly they said yes.
Who's they?
the esteemed people in the chat.
Everybody with a mind and everybody who has the sense to understand geography.
There's a good chunk of people in there that probably voted the opposite. I'm sure.
Oh, they didn't.
You don't get the full statistics. He'd be like, "We won," but how much? This much, like this.
Jules really just wants somebody else.
67%, Jules.
So there was a percentage of people that feel the way that we feel proudly about Queens.
But they were in the minority.
But they were in the minority. Listen, but we showed up. We showed up. You know what I'm saying? That's what's important. We showed up. That's what Queens people do. We show up. You know what I'm saying? When you do the math in the room right here, you see how it mathed up. It's about that math adds up to about the Queens numbers in here. So, you know, as far as the haters in the chat, I mean, the supporters in the chat, shout out to y'all. You allowed your opinions. It is what it is. Shout out to the ones that kept it real. Kept it real.
Jesus, you need help, man.
Yeah, he doesn't know he doesn't know the history.
It's not even history. You open up the map on your phone to put in an address.
Listen, I gotta go upstate to the Bronx tomorrow.
Crib,
listen,
and it will show you that.
I'm gonna go upstate to Harlem tomorrow. And I'm gonna find.
When you don't get off your block, that's what Harlem would feel like to you.
You guys don't even have streets. You don't have sidewalks in Long Island. Your house goes straight to the street. Like,
it's money out here, my man.
it's true. I've always said no. He's right. He took that shit and backfired on me because I always said when you make it one day, it's when it's house, lawn to street. I don't want you walking in my neighborhood. Get out of here.
It's not Long Island gets money. It's Queens get the money.
The money. Queens gets the money, but it's the money's sitting out here. You know what I mean?
I want everybody to be clear. Triple C is basically the guy in Harlem Nights when everybody that's me, and then at the very end, right now, it finally came through to support me with one little 22. Don't shoot that little motherfucker no more.
Hey, Jules, can I ask you a question before we continue on with the battle of the De La Soul?
We gotta keep going.
Yeah, that's.
But what are you gonna do when somebody who really wants to invest some serious money, a businessman, is just down here and says, I really want to invest money into this Eats Beats and Rhymes, but the host doesn't know where the fuck he's at.
You're like,
motherfucker.
That's what basically, yeah. Your man Radaman's getting laid out. That's what happened. It's
side, motherfucker.
I'm holding the gun. You know what I'm saying? I'm holding the show. Why you get to hold the show? I got it, motherfucker. I got it. I got the book. You know what I'm saying? Let him hold the book. He's always tripping, man. Jules always tripping. Stay focused. We are currently talking about Me, Myself, and I by De La Soul. Again, another contribution, pardon me, got me stuttering, from the great state of Long Island. Going up against Ladies First, going up against this great state of New Jersey. Like I said, we got the ladies, both native tongues, everybody native tongues in this particular situation involved here. We can call this native tongues round. Kind of interesting. Let's go and start with you, right? What are you thinking? Me, Myself, and I versus Ladies First. Who do you got?
I really wanted a different Queen Latifah song to be on this battle. So how dare I go against the home team? You know what I mean? Shout out to my A villains. De La Soul all day, man.
Hey, and first vote.
And just because, like, and somebody mentioned it, I think Malcontent mentioned it in the chat. As much as De La Soul might hate this record, he said they would vote for Ladies First. I don't give a rat's ass, man. This record is just an all-time great. And if you're from Long Island and you're anywhere else in the country or anywhere out and you hear this record, you definitely feel proud when you hear this record come on. So
yeah, man, I give him a standing strong for Long Island all day, every day, representing the great state of New Jersey, the great red state of New Jersey. Let's keep pushing forward. Your man, Cool Breeze. Let's talk about it, sir. Me, Myself, and I, Ladies First. Who do you got?
I'm gonna go with De La on this one, man.
I
like Ladies First, but that Me, Myself, and I, that one kick. I like that joint.
Very, very classic joint right there. Again, folks.
Like Ladies First, huh?
Let's talk about it, Scan. What are you feeling today? Ladies First, Me, Myself, and I. What's going on?
I mean, I like Ladies First, but I think I'm gonna go with De La though. I'm gonna go with De La.
De La. The math is mathing as usual. But again, we want everybody's vote to go down into the books. And man, Triple C, what is the vote for you, sir?
Yeah, I'm going with De La.
As well.
Plus, Ladies First was last month's theme. It's for last month.
Triple C.
Wait, that
definitely.
sounded a little misogynistic, Triple C.
Yeah, serious, Trip, man. Come on, man.
Whoa.
What's wrong with you, bro? If you want a shorty to come
Music
by and clean her
by
gun,
Triple C, you gotta let those
if you want a shorty to come by and clean your gun in her drawers, you got to speak a little bit better than that, man.
I think Triple C said she belongs in the house. Like what?
He said, "Get back in the kitchen,
You
man."
gonna wake up with her on top of you like Karen and good for like Triple C. I'm tired of your shit.
If you want her to share a ghetto mimosa with you, Triple C, you got to talk nice. That's not talking nice.
Dame mi
brother.
plátanos.
I ain't sharing.
Trip is ruthless, man.
Keeping it very humble as usual.
Where's my
Hennessy in his
Jollof?
eggs. Hennessy in his eggs. Hennessy in his eggs.
Hennessy in his eggs. Holy shit.
Where's my
that-
jollof? I
that
need
might
my
be good.
jollof. Where's my jollof?
You said Triple C got the Hennessy Jollof.
Why is this turkey bacon so good? Oh, I put the Hennessy.
Dipped in the Hennessy and gunpowder, boo.
Remember, it's the same scene from Juice. It's the same scene. Dude, it's the same scene from Juice, except it ain't a 40. This time it's Hennessy. Like
Oh, dude, she put
damn,
Hennessy.
Trip. What the fuck is this? Is it what? Turkey bacon and eggs with Hennessy. I make it like this all the
It might
time.
be good. It might be good.
Hennessy. Put the Hennessy and put it in the Jollof for some seasoning. Like
Oh,
what?
right. They got Henny wings. Why not Henny rice?
Henny rice. Oh, shit. the Henny Kong Kong at the bottom of the
right. Daddy
Trip
Colón.
is inviting niggas over his crib and shit for Hennessy stir fries and shit.
Yo,
Oh,
it's a genius event. All you gotta do is bring your own Henny. Like we'll
yo,
make
bro,
some nasty.
everybody's gonna wind up fighting, bro. Oh,
Yeah, I'm not there. And people got guns. This is gonna be a bad episode of Family Guy. Remember when they all be chilling with the guns and shit?
Right.
See, look, yo, peep game. The metaphor of the gun is the bottle. So what you got to do, for example, is everybody that comes in, you got to pour your bottle into a plastic container. All glass bottles will be left out fucking side in the recycling bin. Everybody, your receptacle pause of choice. You know what I'm saying? It could be a water gun. It could be an actual thermos, whatever. But we are not glass bottles up in the party.
That's hysterical.
Hennessy parties, I could just imagine. Matter of fact, they was doing that in house party too. Remember, he's like, plastic, like plastic.
Yeah.
Like you ain't fucking up my shit. Shout out to everybody in the chat. I see Swift Farms in here. I see who else is in here? Mrs. September's in here. I saw Malcontent earlier. Project Elevate in the building. Shout out to everybody that joins us on Mondays. We appreciate you guys. We have one more vote to go. Hobo, what are you thinking about between me, myself, and I, and ladies first?
Oh man, I would have liked to have chosen some different records to be chosen, but since we must, I'm gonna go with De La Soul.
De La Soul. With that being said, Daylog moves on to the next round. Me, myself, and I. Daylog is in the building. Currently, we have Screwball in the building as well. We're moving on to round number 3. Best of Tommy Boy Records, Volume 2. If you're not familiar, make sure you check it out somewhere right here. Volume 1. It's a dope episode. Let us know what you think in the chat.